What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaming Channel. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are finishing up Hard West in this video. At least I hope we're finishing up Hard West. This is the DLC scenario, Scars of Freedom. Right now we're playing as the Doctor, kind of giving his side of the story. I'm not sure how much more we got in this, but hopefully let's get this finished up. We got the new band coming out, or starting later day. Can't wait for that. Let's get going. The attack on my laboratory was shocking. I suspected a rogue sect within our organization had made me their target. I was confident, however, that my good friend and leader of the masked doctors, Dr. Duval, would clear this matter up in no time. I was only partially right. When I told him about the attack, he smiled condescendingly and admitted that he was behind it. Then he went on a screed about my renegade actions and outlandish experiments, saying they were a blight on his political career. He intended to win the governor's position by ridding Texas of the scourge of body snatchers. I reminded him of the ideals of the society he helped establish. He laughed harshly and said that the masked doctors no longer mattered, at least not beyond the political and economic connections they granted. They might as well no longer exist. That was when his thugs began manhandling me. I will spare you the details, but it was more than a little unpleasant. Let's see here. I woke up on the operating table with Duval's head floating above me. He asked me to choose which body parts I wanted him to mutilate first. I begged, implored to leave my hands intact. Yeah, let's keep our doctor brain.
My radical ideas upset the primitive minds of the locals, which put me at odds with Duval's political ambition. He betrayed me, left me mutilated and humiliated in a refuge for penniless wretches.
It had been several months since Duval mutilated my body, and I had hardly recuperated. By the time the wounds he inflicted on me turned to scars, I was a different man. My reputation was ruined. My patients were being tended by my competitors. My possessions had been taken by the Home Guard. Worst of all, I had no news about you. My despair was bottomless. Still, I regained strength over time. Oh, cool. So now we're now affected by the weird body mutation thing. Let's see here. Luckily, I had lost none of my medical skills and was able to help around the shelter. This also proved an excellent opportunity to continue my research. Eventually, I recruited 3 of my fellow inmates to aid my cause: Theodore, Louise, and Gunther. Theodore had been a traveling merchant. With my limited resources, I could either restore his amazing sight or his well-traveled legs. Superior aim. Louise was a cross old hag who harbored romantic feelings for me. I had no interest in her. Of course, I had never been unfaithful to you, Liberty. For combat purposes, however, I could restore Louise's amazing endurance if I removed what she called her lucky wart. Yeah, let's keep luck for her. Gunther lost his command to the American-Mexican War of 1846 and returned home a haunted man who had carried not for life. The only enthusiasm I ever saw in him was when he joined my team, testament to his powerful death wish. He was unfortunately completely out of shape. With what few supplies I had, I could remove his less vital organs and improve his durability, or remove the cataracts in his eyes, allowing him to shoot better. Let's pick durability. We'll give him a shotgun and let him be kind of a shock trooper. These improvements got my men back in the fight, but there was much more I could accomplish with the right parts and enough ether. Throughout all this, though, my primary goal remained finding you. We left the misery of our shelter behind. I was determined to make something of my companions and myself. Alright, let's see what we got, first of all. Navy gun, a chain rifle, you got a pepper box, double barrel, and a musket. Well, first off, let's dump the musket. Let's give the musket to this guy, because he's our aim-based character. Give her the pepper box, and him, because like I said, I want to use him kind of like a shock trooper. We'll give him a shaddy. Also, I think movement for him would be our best option. Let's also take a look. Sharpshooter's arm. If the target hits, suffer greatly walking. Oh, that's artery shot. Well, then let's give that to our sharpshooter. Alright, So we could go to these new places or attack. Let's just kind of follow these places on the way to the assault. Let's see here. I have arrived in the local leper house filled with miserable, discarded, forgotten human beings. Forgotten being the key word. It seemed no one had seen their potential and as sources of ether, not even my former colleagues. If I had an enlightened conversation with the local priest, who now suffered from leprosy as well, under the pretense of helping the sick, I collected a significant amount of ether. Yeah, let's get the ether. It cost me some time, but I collected large amounts of biological material. The misery of the Lazaretto. Let's finish off. Let's just ask about liberty. They say no one matching your description visited in some time. And finally, enlightening conversation with the local priest. Let's see here. Halfway through his riveting tale, the good priest went silent and pale. Then he reached into his mouth and produced his severed tongue. He looked at me, mute and helpless. I put the rotting tongue on ether, then helped the man stop the bleeding and dress the wound. Yeah, let's help him out. Morgue's priest tongue. Oh, new body part available in the morgue. It was a priest tongue. I found a small village founded by a minor religious sect. They mostly kept to themselves, so perhaps you have met them. Discreetly, of course. They claimed they never heard of you, though I had the impression they were hiding something. I couldn't act on it. Right, let's go have this combat at the harbor. It was a storage area where several of my ex-followers kept their supplies. It seemed that Duval was taking his oath to destroy the society quite seriously. Many precious resources were being dumped into the river. I decided to stop them. I would use the supplies for my own ends.
When the doctor's minions found out we were coming, they started draining the ether into the river. We had to make haste if we were to secure anything at all.
Alright, well guys, I don't know how many attempts I have cut out. I mean, I probably didn't even show the first one, seeing that that I've literally accomplished nothing. I'm just slowly getting more and more frustrated with this. I mean, because these combat segments in this scenario aren't even really that good. They're just, hey, here's a crap load of enemies to fight. Like they aren't well crafted. I mean, the maps are interesting. At the very least, the maps are interesting. But it's just overall, as far as the combat scenarios go, I think this scenario is the weakest. I mean, it's like I said, it's mostly because it's here, we're just going to throw a bunch of people at you for no reason. It doesn't ramp up, it's just constantly, just fight a bunch of people. Of course, you have no shot, because that would help me. He's out of rounds, isn't he? Well, Gorman's taking a shot. I mean, it's something else that kind of bugs me is this game doesn't have consistent rules, in my opinion. Because every so often, you'll run through a zone of control, like I did with that guy. Like I ran through just a piece, like I ran through just the tip of his circle. There are times that I've done that, and that I've ended up completely fine, that I haven't taken any damage. But then there's times that I do it that I take full... Or then there's times that then they take the reaction shot. It's never clear. Like I said, it's just that the rules aren't clear. Alright. I'm going to start moving this way and start dealing with these guys that are coming at us. I'm not going to get a lot of ether through those kegs out there that I'm going to try and shut down, but I gotta do something. I can't have these guys running up behind me and flanking me. Put him in cover right here. Of course, I still have a shot, but at least, in my opinion, in a better position. Yeah, I can't move up like I'd like to attack. I can't get a position on that guy. You know, so frankly, just trying to clip away at his health is our best option. There we go. Finally got an opening. There we go, got the kill. Yeah, we can start advancing. Just bop over here and get the kill. Yeah, but I got a full flank. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Just drop his health down. And again, just gonna hold position because I can't really do anything else. Yeah. Why, hello there. You just got shot in the face. It's part of my my new show. You've been shot in the face. She's gonna die though, because of that position. Alright, new position, grab cover here. Yep. He's got 3 of his health. Except none of that's cover, so there's really no point in moving up there. Either way, I couldn't shoot. There we go. And he's dead. Okay, another one dead. Great. What? I didn't even tell him to reload. Oh, okay. I guess R is a hotkey to reload. Did not know that. Like right there, when I tried to move up into that position to flank, I've done that with other, like I've done that in other scenarios with a different, and sometimes I get shot and sometimes I don't. It is what I keep saying. The rules don't make sense. Oh, I still have to close the taps on the ether kegs? Okay, even though I don't get... Okay, that must have been a bonus objective then.
Close the valve on the first tank. The trip would not be completely in vain.
And I can't move there because it's gonna be I'm gonna be in the zone. I'm gonna be in the zone. See, I can't. It's that's bullshit. Whatever, I might as well just hang out here because I can't do anything. Okay, I can move up. I can shoot that guy now. He's out in the open. Dead. Well, again, I could move into that spot, but it won't do me any good. I can't do I can't fan the hammer. That's about all I can do. Oh, great, he's flanked me. At least he reloaded.
The minions were dead, but the ether was still flowing into the river. The second valve was closed with some ether still in the keg. The final keg was now secure. We made quite a capable team.
While we did not secure much ether, we at least crippled the doctor's operations. And that felt like a victory.
Alright, finally got through that one. Alright, we got tons of ether. We're really low on cash, though. And all of my partners are dead. As now the game's about to crash, isn't it? No? Okay, I'm surprised. on. Put on the sturdy shoes, and I'll pop on the musket. Why not? Give him artery shot, because not much else I can do. So now we get to do this plain old Lone Ranger. Returning to Maple Falls as a vagrant instead of a respected citizen was painful in my shame. I concealed my identity with a disguise, and we stuck to the less respectable parts of town. Let's go to the gunsmith, smug, well-dressed man, but an incorrigible buffoon. He fixed us with the condescending look without saying anything. Let's see what he's got. See if he's got anything better. Boo, boo, boo. No, actually, I like what I have. Well, what's the elephant rifle do? 5 against half. No, I'll stick with what I got. Actually, pick up that extra cash. Wait, why am I don't want to buy a musket. There we go. Yeah, let's ask around. We don't need ether at the moment. The laundry lady looked at me quizzically, pointed to a piece of paper on the wall, and asked whether I meant the wanted negress. That's not fun to say. Poster read, wanted dead or alive, liberty, escape slave, and murderer, and gang, 10,000 for, $2,500 for each gang member, last seen in the vicinity of Stringfellow
When I
Quarry.
heard you had survived, I was ecstatic. I knew you had embraced your superhuman potential. And you chose to remain in the quarry and wait for me. I knew then you had feelings for me.
Oh, I've got feelings. Just not the ones you're thinking of.
Yeah, this dude's insane. I exercised utmost caution when approaching the morgue. I knew Duvall, blah blah blah. Sorry, I'll read this out. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little frustrated here after I spent about 40 minutes on that last mission. Would have warned all the employees against me. I needed to find one that actually knew me, so I waited until nightfall. Caught venison. When he was leaving, he was happy to see me alive. I told him what happened. He was very supportive. He said he'd trade with me, but explained that he would need extra coin to keep his employees' mouths shut. Yeah, for now, we need to fix our decay. We need trading now. Let's see what we can get. If there we go. Thought the game was about to die. I'll take Golden Bullet. That'll be really useful. Shadow Salve, definitely. I don't need Transfusion. I don't need Beast Hearing, Cannibal, Disguise, Courage. You know what, screw it. Beast Hearing probably could come in handy. And what I picked up there. I mean, Tracker's Ear, like I said, I think that could come in handy. If I use it right. Compatible Petition 4, 15 luck, plus 1 max HP. Wasn't able to get all of my favorite abilities, but I was able to get a good amount of them. I returned to Stringfellow Quarry. I knew you were waiting for me there somehow. I was ready as I could ever be.
I first suspected your grudge against me when I was surrounded by armed thugs. But I was shocked when it became clear you'd told them to terminate my life. I shot first.
Idiots. I told them to disarm you. But don't worry. We'll get to the killing.
Alright, where was I? I was thinking something, and now it's completely gone. Wow, I am in a horrible position. Yeah, if I had chain kill, that'd be great. Oh, I figured out why the Navy gun is doing so much damage right now. It's because I have an injury or something that actually gives me +1 damage. Normally, the Navy gun does only do 5 damage, so that explains things. What was I thinking though? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, and a spine fracture. Sorry if I seem, like I was saying, just extremely frustrated right now. I'm losing my mind here, guys. The last combat thing that we did, even though I probably only showed the final attempt, I attempted that thing about 8-9 times. Spent about 40-50 minutes on it. It was I'll try and return to my upbeat self. Of course, I can't move into cover. Can't move into cover. I can't. Yeah, I can't move. I'm dead. So I can kill this guy. They're just gonna run around, but I can't. This was a horrible place to start this mission. Like, this isn't random. This was designed this way. To go, hey, let's put him in a room with 2 enemies, surround the building. Who thought that was a good plan?
I first suspected your grudge against me when I was surrounded by armed thugs. But I was shocked when it became clear you'd told them to terminate my life. I shot first.
Idiots. I told them to disarm you. But don't worry. We'll get to the killing.
This DLC's had some really cool moments. But overall, I mean, it's got a cool story, some neat moments, but overall, the design and the combat and everything have been horrendous. Because there's almost nowhere that I can stand in this one that I'm not getting flanked. Yeah, and I can't run inside because I'm gonna get shot because of zone of control. I can't run. If I stay out here, I'm gonna die. All right, somehow I'm not dead, but I can't move. I can't move inside the. I can't move inside here because the zone of control is so wide. So I can come in here and stand. And I get shadow regen, but this guy's not gonna flank me. I guess I got a shot if I can make it through this turn. Alright. Really? I don't have a shot at those guys? And also, why do I not get those reaction shots that they get in those positions? Like they're in the same spot that I am, but they when I run within a certain distance of them, they get a reaction shot, but I'm not given a reaction shot. At least if I can get through another couple, at least I've mostly cleared out this floor. So if I can keep getting through turns like this, yeah, I can keep restoring HP. Screw it. Let's... Bam! Golden Bullet John the Evangelist. So at least he's dead. Sit here, grab a couple reloads. Keep letting Shadow Salve do its job. Oh, that's right, because I have that spine fracture. I don't have 11 total health anymore. This should get the kill. There you go. Excuse me. Huh. I didn't realize there was still somebody in here. Alright, I do gotta say, I love these moments where you can get out of these big firefights. You just kind of feel like the Lone Ranger. They're just running around, just like shooting everybody. Just bam, 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 bam.
I spotted fire in the distance, and I decided to investigate.
Is that you, Liberty? Now you know everything, I admit. I do not treat you too tenderly. But has anyone? I at least empowered you to do your own bidding.
So kill me, if you will. Without you, I have no reason to go on.
You stole my freedom. You disfigured me with your experiments. You know better than the slavers. Who is that?
Duval's men, no doubt. It was a setup.
Is anyone else like really confused right now? Like, has this not been making any sense? Like, why is this guy here now? Because when we first fought with this guy, he didn't have. We only had us and Phineas. I almost called him Igor. But now it's Liberty, Phineas, and this guy. And then with the doctor's, little team ended up getting killed in, that previous mission. And then but they were here in the timeline of event. Whatever, I'm just confused. It's kind of my general... It's got my general state. Okay, can't ricochet off that. I guess we can't do a ricochet at all. I'll just turn and shoot. Take that. Bam. That long shot. Jeez, this guy's got some movement range. Son of a bitch. Okay, so I guess I have to see them to be able to use that ability. As I was saying, sometimes rules in this game not always very clear. Phineas.
I can't see the ball anywhere. He must be hiding.
Start moving Liberty, using her to come down and flank these guys. That sucks. Can I hit her for full damage? No, I cannot. Oh, it's fan. Let's see what happens. Sad face. And apparently my squad can't do anything. Oh, I can do anything you can do better. Oh, I can do anything better than you. Why is that song in my head? I hate that song. I hate Annie. I don't know why that's in my head. There we go. Why, hello. How are you? You're dead. That's how you are. That guy took damage and then fell. God, I love that.
There he is.
Oh, why, hello, gentlemen. He's gonna die. There it is. Yeah, we'll get the kill. Of course, my musket doesn't have any rounds in it. We did something to him. It's crippled movement. Now I'm sitting here kind of hoping that Liberty takes some sort of damage. Just because I want to be able... to use my... Oh, sweet, I can use Ricochet. Awesome. I'm out of bullets, but... Of course. Yeah, Liberty will probably take the next bullet. Yep. At least boosts her luck back up, so I can now use Ricochet again. Only this time it'll work. I'll use my Shadow Kill.
Rest in
Goodbye,
peace,
Duval.
I've got my freedom, but there's others waiting for it too. It's time to help them get it.
That was it? Really? Okay. Well, I mean, it had an interesting story. It had some interesting concepts, but yeah, I think the combat design in that one was really was just poorly done. Either way, I had fun overall with the series. I really do enjoy this game. I think for its problems, it definitely has a lot of interesting ideas, a lot of neat takes on the kind of like XCOM style combat. Coming up on I'm trying to think what day of the week it is. Next Tuesday, if you're watching this the day this video comes out, or that's August 14th, I will be playing another game from this developer, another kind of tactical turn-based combat game, grid-based again, called Phantom Doctrine. It's kind of a Cold War style spy game. A really interesting idea. I think I saw about an hour of it on the Christopher Odd channel. Go check it out if you want to see a preview of it. He runs through a mission. It's about an hour long. But yeah, we'll be playing that next week on the 14th. Anything else? Other than that, there's always a variety of other things going on the channel. I'm starting the new Madden today. I mean, we're doing Yakuza Kiwami 2 this month. The first episode of the final season for The Walking Dead is this month. We got Spider-Man next month. The new Tomb Raider next month. We got tons of stuff. I'm even looking at doing a tabletop kind of battle report style game. That all kind of comes down if I can get the models painted, get the game itself, get the people to play with and all that, but it's on my mind. I'm thinking about doing that. So I'm planning, and along with the weekly show that goes up every Saturday. So I got plenty of stuff in the works, in my head, whatever, to be doing. Plenty of stuff that's active. Go check it out. I'm pretty sure there's something on this channel for you if you dig through my archives of Let's Plays. And other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And until next time, my name's AJ Gels, the See On Third Game channel, Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links, all that stuff is down in the description. Like, comment, and not already, please subscribe to the channel. And for the last time in Hard West, I'm out.